everyone, welcome to today's live. My name is Naomi and I'm the gemologist here at Habib. And for today's live, we'll be talking about the June birthstone, which are pearls. So for those of you who didn't know yet, pearls are actually categorized as a gemstone. So they're not faceted like diamonds or rubies or amethysts or sapphires. So faceted meaning that you can cut windows on the gemstone, but they are a lustrous gemstone. They're still a gemstone. The difference is that this gemstone is created by a living creature, which is the oyster. Okay, so we'll be addressing questions related to pearls, how they're formed, the different kinds of pearls that are available, and also a few of our different pearl collections. So first of all, let's start off with the shape or the types of pearls that we have. So we have here a classic pearl necklace, and these are called freshwater pearls. So in most of jewelry brands that probably you see online, like on e-commerce, the pearls are a little bit more affordable like this, because they are called the freshwater pearls, and they're generally abundant in quantity. And that's why the prices are really, really affordable compared to, let's say, other gemstones or even other types of pearls. So freshwater pearls like this, they are found in countries like Japan, the US, but right now mostly in China. But just because they're affordable, it still doesn't mean that they're not real. They are actually natural pearls, but they are just this more affordable kind. And they are basically cultivated in fresh water. So there are two different kinds of pearl segregations. You have freshwater pearls and saltwater pearls. So generally, freshwater pearls are more affordable and they're more abundant. They're also generally smaller, so probably less than 8 mm in diameter. And South Sea pearls, which include pearls that you can find like from Indonesia, from the Philippines, generally they are much bigger and they are categorized as saltwater pearls. Okay, so yo azam, do you have pearl rings? Yes, definitely we do. But let's start off with this pearl necklace, which I feel like is really classic and even trending right now. Especially if you're a little bit younger, like I see everyone basically wearing freshwater pearls right now. And also because they're really affordable. So for this pearl strand, for example, the price of this is only 170 ringgit. Yeah, so the price of this is 170 ringgit for this whole pearl strand. But it's also like a choker. So it's meant to be like shorter. So I feel like this is really suitable if you have a teenage daughter or if you're someone who's young who's watching. Personally, I wear this myself as well. So this is 170 ringgit. It comes with a matching bracelet. So this matching bracelet is 70 ringgit. So you've got 170 and then here you've got 70 ringgit. Okay, now in terms of color as well, pearls have different shades of white. So we normally know pearls as white like this, okay, but there are actually different shades of white. So you have like a slightly pinkish sheen. So this one is slightly more pinkish. This one is more white. You can even have a little bit more yellow, a bit more grayish, which is completely normal or natural. Okay, so then we'll talk a little bit about pearl cultivation. So there are terms like natural pearls, cultured pearls. So basically 99% of pearls in the whole world, they are cultured pearls, meaning that the pearls are formed with human intervention. So pearls are formed from this oyster, like literally from an oyster. And basically with human help, they put in little seeds into the oyster. And the oyster in time will be put back into the sea, and then the oyster will produce layers and layers and layers of this nacre, which is what creates the shine of the pearl. So originally pearls were not created with human intervention, but because of the mass scale of production, it does require human intervention. So Nowadays, you won't really hear the term natural pearl. You will hear the term cultured pearl. But cultured still means that it's natural. It's produced by the oyster, just with a little bit of help by human intervention to put the seed inside. So there are two different things. You have these cultured pearls, and then you have coated pearls, or things like pearl imitations. Those are not natural pearls at all. So here at Habib, we only use natural cultured pearls. Okay, so let me show you the difference in size, first of all, between a freshwater pearl and a South Sea pearl. So this one is a freshwater pearl. As you can see, the diameter is quite small, maybe 4 mm or something. And this is a South Sea pearl. So as you can see, South Sea pearls, they are much bigger in size. Okay, and this is basically because of the type of oyster that they are formed in. So different oysters can be found in different parts of the world. Some oysters survive in salt water, some oysters survive in fresh water. Okay. Okay, so what about, we have a question here. What about the durability for both types? So pearls are actually quite a fragile gemstone, meaning that you do need to take extra care because basically, like I mentioned, pearls are created from the oyster. So the way that the pearl is formed is that this oyster produces like saliva, like in your mouth, like imagine you're producing saliva. It keeps coating the seed, and then basically the saliva is what creates the shininess of the pearl. So it goes layer by layer and layer, like an onion. Okay, so onions have these like layers. Okay, so when you expose pearls to harmful material, like let's say alcohol, perfumes, lotions, and creams, what happens is it reduces the layer of the pearl. And when you reduce the layer of the pearl, then the pearl becomes less shiny. So my advice is when it comes to wearing pearl jewelry, always make it the last thing that you wear. So for example, if you want to put on deodorant, put on your baju, put on your perfume, makeup, everything, just before you leave the house, that's when you put on your pearl jewelry. Okay, right, so now let's get into pearl items that we have. So first of all, starting off with my necklace. This necklace is, this necklace is actually made up of South Sea pearls. Okay, now if you can see, the shape of the pearl, the shape of the pearl is not completely round, and that's completely normal. So for example, like this one, so these are called Baroque pearls. Baroque meaning they're a bit more abstract. But yes, these are natural. So generally, the rounder the pearl, the higher the value of the pearl. So a good tip, if you really want to get a bigger looking pearl, you can sacrifice a little bit in the shape, and you can go for these Baroque looking pearls, which is completely fine. It's still natural. Okay, and the gemstones here that you can see, the shiny ones, these are, if I'm not mistaken, this is Smoky Quartz. So it's a type of quartz, and the price of this is 7,245 ringgit. 7,245 ringgit. Okay, so we'll see in comparison the price of this kind of necklace with South Sea pearls compared to this kind of necklace. Obviously it's shorter, but these are freshwater pearls. So freshwater pearls are generally much more affordable. So this is only 170 ringgit. 170 ringgit for a natural gemstone. So yes, pearls are a natural gemstone. Okay, so I see a comment from Fatin. So pearls are actually made up from the oyster saliva. Yes, that's true. It is made up from the oyster saliva, but we shouldn't be calling it the saliva. It's just an easy way to explain it. It's called nacre, which is N-A-C-R-E. N-A-C-R-E. Okay, so So I'll just use the term saliva to explain easily, but formally we should call it the nacre. Okay, so let's move on to pearl jewelry. Okay. First off, let me start off with a couple of rings. So here is one of my favorite rings. Actually, I'm wearing it already. So this is one of my favorite rings. So this is in rose gold with diamond and pearl. So in the middle, this is a freshwater pearl. This one is a white color. So generally, the whiter the pearl, also the higher the value. But then again, for someone like me, I do like pearls with a little bit of tint as well. I don't mind if it's a little bit yellow or a little bit pink. I think it's quite unique. But anyhow, white is the one that is most scouted for. So this one is actually really affordable for a ring. It's only 868 ringgit. This one is 868 ringgit. So this is rose gold with pearl and with diamond. Okay, we do have several sizes, yeah. So this one is size 13 and this one is size 18. So we do have a lot of different sizes. You can also head to our website, habibjewels.com. You can find these rings available on our website. We also have this white gold ring. This one is with a white pearl as well with diamond. This is 2,780 ringgit. Oh, I also have a matching necklace for the ring that I'm wearing. So here is a pendant, a pearl pendant with diamond. It comes with a chain as well. 1138. Is it okay? Can you please comment down below if the connection is okay? It's good? Okay. Going back to the pearl rings. I hope the connection's okay now. Please comment down below if the connection is okay. Thank you. Okay, so we've got some pearl necklaces in white gold. Here is a flower shape. 771 ringgit. And this one here is in a drop shape. This one is 3,730 ringgit. Okay, these two really cute pearl and diamond gold necklaces. Okay. So next up, what I want to talk about is mother of pearl. So some of you might have heard that term already. Some of you might have already seen it on things like watches, on jewelry as well. So mother of pearl is actually the shell of the oyster. So like I mentioned, a pearl is made up of the nacre or the saliva of the oyster. So all of that shine is actually remaining on the lid of the oyster. So mother of pearl, why is it called mother of pearl? Because basically it's mother. The shell is the pearl's mother. So that's why they call it the mother of pearl. And mother of pearl is used in a lot of different things like watches. So if you've seen watches with that like really shiny dial, so that's also made up of mother of pearl by cutting into the lid of the oyster. So in jewelry, this is what it looks like. So you see this white shiny thing. Yeah, so this is called the mother of pearl. So it's still, yeah, basically it's the natural nacre that is created when secreting the nacre to create the pearl. Okay, so these are really cute butterfly rings made up of mother of pearl and diamond. Okay, so you can really see the difference of the shine. So diamonds, they shine brilliantly, but mother of pearl, they have this sheen. So like when you move it around, you can see this really subtle luster. Okay, so is the hardness level for mother of pearl is the same as pearl? I'm actually not too sure about the hardness of mother of pearl. That's a really good question. But I do know that mother of pearl is considered quite fragile as well. Number one, because it's also like quite thin. So when you're looking for jewelry or items with mother of pearl, make sure that you have something that's kind of surrounding it so that it doesn't break easily, okay? So if you can see here, like in this ring, the mother of pearl is kind of inside. Yeah, the mother of pearl sits like inside the jewelry, inside the butterfly wings, and that's because it needs to protect the mother of pearl from things like scratching or breaking. Okay, some care advice as well for mother of pearl. Same goes with pearl. Don't let it near water. I mean, don't put it into contact with water, perfumes, alcohol, lotions, creams, and things like that, because it will reduce the shine of the pearl or the mother of pearl. Okay, next up we have some more necklaces in different colors. So similarly to the necklace that I'm wearing today, so the one that I'm wearing is more yellow and more white, but this one here, this one is more black or grayish. So this is also considered a South Sea pearl, which has a grayish or a blackish tint to it. Okay, so we have it, the black color gemstone here is spinel, black spinel, so it's really shiny. Okay, so we have the same necklace in two different colors of pearls. Okay, then we also have this pearl set. So you have black pearls. So black South Sea pearls are generally called Tahitian pearls. Why they're called Tahitian pearls is because generally they originate in French Polynesia, like near Tahiti and all that, and that's why they're called Tahitian pearls. Okay, so as you can see, for example, in this necklace, there are different sizes of the pearl. So for example, in diamond, you have carat weight, right? So you have the heaviness, or not the heaviness, the weight of the diamond. So for pearls, we go by the diameter of the pearl. Okay? So instead of calling like, oh, this is a 1 carat pearl, we don't call it a 1 carat pearl. We call it, for example, an 8mm pearl or a 10mm pearl. So that's how we call it in the industry. So when you want to be specific with the kind of pearl that you're looking for, you can start talking about the diameter of the pearl. So in this necklace, and then it gets bigger at the bottom. Okay, so how much is the necklace? These black ones, before discount, these ones, before discount, this is 7,245. After discount, this is, we are checking the price. Okay. All right, so in terms of sizes of the pearls as well, we have these really small ones as well. So these ones are called seed pearls because they look like little seeds, basically. So I think once you go below 3 mm, or maybe even lower than 3 mm, you start to call the pearls seed pearl, like SEED. Okay, so pearls, they do come in a lot of different sizes. An easy way to spot a freshwater pearl is by its size. Generally, freshwater pearls are much smaller compared to South Sea pearls. If I'm not mistaken, South Sea pearls, they start at about 8 mm, and freshwater pearls are below that. Especially things that you see in online shops, online jewelry brands and stuff, normally they use freshwater pearls, and they are much smaller in diameter. So here at Habib, we have two different kinds. We do have freshwater pearls, and we also do have saltwater pearls. Okay, how much? So the price of the necklace is 4,350 ringgit. This one, 4350. So this is 4,350 ringgit. Okay, So for some of you who are younger, like me, I love wearing this kind of jewelry because I feel like pearls are so inexpensive, especially the freshwater pearls. This one is in yellow gold. The price is 1,280 ringgit. So you have the natural pearls here. They're much smaller, but I mean, they're pretty cool for going out, for a night out, for dinner. They're also quite inexpensive. So even this set, so you have the bracelet, and then you have this choker, this little pearl choker. This is really inexpensive. This is 170 ringgit, and then the bracelet here is 70 ringgit. Yeah, so pearls do have different price points, starting at, you know, like 100 ringgit, below 100 ringgit, to even hundreds and thousands, depending on the quality of the pearl. Okay, so if you actually want to have a look at more of our pearl collections, you can click on the link below. So those are the items that I've spoken about in today's live, and more. Cik Guas Langkawi, how much is the earring? Okay, so my earring is made up of South Sea pearls. So South Sea pearls, this yellow one, they're well known to be cultured in Indonesia, Australia, the Philippines. Okay, so they are not from China or the US. They're generally from the South Sea. Okay, and this yellow one is known as, some people like to call it the golden pearl. Okay, so the price of this one is, pearl earrings is, okay, we need to check after discount. Okay, well, we're just checking on the discount right now. Okay, while we're checking on the discount, let me show you a few more South Sea pearl items. Okay, so we've also got this pair of earrings, which is considered a South Sea pearl. It's a black South Sea pearl, or it's a Tahitian pearl. Okay, so these black color pearls, they do occur naturally. And the price of this is, we need to check on this price as well. Sorry, the price of the earrings that we have here, we already have the price. It is 35,300 ringgit for this. Okay, so like I said, pearls, they come in a lot of different price points. You can have the much more exclusive pearls, which are generally bigger and rounder. Okay, so these are generally paired with diamonds. So these pair of earrings here, they are 11,400 ringgit. 11,400 ringgit. Okay. And then we've got the mother of pearl items. So again, mother of pearl is basically the shell of the pearl, the shell of the oyster, which creates the shininess of the pearl. Okay, so we have this matching. We actually have this matching set with my ring. Okay, put it on the other way. So here is one of my favorite mother of pearl rings that we have. The price of this is 1,330 ringgit. So it's mother of pearl. It has the same kind of shininess as the pearl, but it's not 3D, it's flat, so that's the difference. And this is basically what creates the shine of the pearl, or the luster of the pearl. Okay, so this one is covered in diamonds and rose gold. It comes also with a bracelet. So this is really pretty. It's a dainty little bracelet, and the price of this bracelet is 799 ringgit. So mother of pearl and pearl in general, they can be quite inexpensive, especially when they're smaller in size. So this one is, it's like this dainty little bracelet, which is really pretty. Okay. It comes in 3 colors as well. We have it in rose, in white, and in yellow, and also a matching necklace. Okay, so we see a lot of mother of pearl jewelry nowadays, especially necklaces. So this one is quite inexpensive, 970 ringgit. Like, we do also see pretty big brands, international brands, using a lot of mother of pearl, which is great. It gives some recognition to mother of pearl. However, just keep in mind that you do need to take extra care when it comes to pearl or even mother of pearl. So like I mentioned, for those of you who just joined the live, so pearls are made up of this layer like an onion. So basically the oyster produces this liquid, the saliva, or the actual term is called the nacre. So over time, the oyster keeps producing this like liquid, and this liquid is what creates the roundness of the pearls. So it covers the pearl, and again and again and again and again. So when you expose the pearl to water or alcohol or creams or lotions, it will slowly reduce the layer of the pearl. And when you reduce the layer of the pearl, it reduces its shine. And same goes for the mother of pearl itself. It should not be in contact with liquids or alcohol or creams or lotions or perfumes, because it will also reduce the amount of shine. So although I do see a lot of mother of pearl jewelry nowadays, just keep in mind that you should take it off before you shower, even before you sleep. And pearl jewelry should always be the last thing that you put on. So if you have any pearl jewelry, make sure you've already done your makeup, you've brushed your teeth and all that, you've already put on your clothes, you've put on your sunscreen, you sprayed your perfume already, you give it a little bit of time for the perfume to settle, and then you put your pearl jewelry on last. So I hope you guys learned something new about pearls and mother of pearl. And if you want to see more of the collection of pearls, you can click on the link down below. Okay, thank you so much for watching today's live. Bye bye.